let's take it back on the air and see what Restream says now. Okay, Restream, are you going to send data and not kill my stream this time? Anybody that watches this, I apologize ahead of time, in advance. The internet's been crazy today. If I can't stream, then I can't. So, while I'm doing this, let me go into settings. Find my output, my recording directory. Okay, so apparently I can't record it. Wow, all my cameras are dark today. Except this one, and then that, and then the new source. Okay. Streaming may not work today, people. I hate to say it, but if it kills it again, it kills it. I don't know. I am not in control of the internet being crazy with me. So, let's show this in folder. We're going to send this to our USB. A few seconds and that will be transferred over. I wonder if the download is what killed the upload. Could that be? Could me downloading something kill my upload? Possibly. Alright, our graphics card is out of our test bench situation here. We're going to go ahead and fire this thing up. I need something to start it with. Does anybody see? There it is. Flathead screwdriver. Okay. Alright, we're running from, again, just to restate this, we're going from the onboard HDMI instead of graphics card. We're going to go in and make sure that this Windows load is stable. Okay. If it is in fact stable, without blue screening. We'll get that. Our test bench is not booting. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, okay. So, onboard HDMI, not willing to work, or what? Alright, well, we'll go with VGA. No, it is definitely 100% not running. Okay. Let's try this and this. If my test bench died, it did. Somehow I hope not. I really genuinely hope not. Was that 3 over there? I think it's 3. Okay, you would think that merely taking the graphics card out would not make any difference. And yet, it appears as though it has. So, presentation dead till we get another mock setup. That's what you get when using bad hardware. We are just basically, it's powering on and off. It's power cycling right now. So, something else is bad here. Now, we have confirmed that the motherboard was bad. As far as the RAM slots are concerned, the 2 of the RAM slots are bad. However, the rest of the board tested good. 100%. It ran stress test for, well, I did 24-hour and then I did one for 2 days, and it passed with flying colors. No reboots, no blue screens. And when trying to test this card today was the first issue arising with this particular little setup. And this is just separate stuff to run together to make something But why it's rebooting, I don't know. Let's go back to 1 stick of RAM while our power is off. What we're going to do is pull our CMOS battery, because now we're trying to diagnose our test bench. That will reset, and if we give power to the board and then kill power from the board, we're going to plug our battery back in, power it up. We should get, hopefully, a BIOS screen, I hope. If we do, we do. If it keeps power cycling, then not much we can do past this point. Okay, usually 1 restart and then it will go, but if it doesn't, yes, okay. I don't believe that even happened, but load optimized defaults. So, bad BIOS setting, bad memory, I don't know. Flaky motherboard, 100% this motherboard is crap. Let's enter the BIOS. Not what anybody wants to do, I know. And this is just horrible to actually. Give me a key. F2, classic mode. F2? Do I need Alt? Okay, classic mode. You know what we're going to do? Being that the computer boots this way, we're going to save and exit. Yes, right the way it is. We will let that boot up. We'll keep an eye on it over here. As long as it keeps spinning, that's going to get us up to our desktop, I hope. 4:13, so it is going to be get it and go time. I realize we probably don't have enough time to fix this right now, but that's an after hours. And I didn't expect to be diagnosing my little mock-up test bench for everyone. Okay, so it started booting. And then did something. Oh, never mind. Getting Windows ready. Don't turn off your computer. Alright, we're going to let that run for a few. Please excuse me while I use the restroom. And it's about ready. Actually. Yeah, I'm going to use the restroom quick, everyone. We will mute for sure. Alright. And we're back again. Whether, you know how that goes. Come on, people. You gotta agree with me in that. Whether it's 1, 2, or 3, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Wait a minute. What's 3? What is 3? Okay. We're going to go over here to our KVM screen and see what's up with it. So far so good. Stable. System restore completed. That seems all good. My loud heater just kicked on. And we're not blue screening. We're not getting a reboot while we weren't watching and looking on a forum. We can see that there is, it's running. It's not rebooting, not blue screening with the graphics card pulled. So we don't have a driver for the Ethernet controller, which we don't really need one of those now. Display adapter, it is the Intel HD Graphics 4400. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to View. You're on camera right now.
Ooh, sorry.
That's all right. I always tell people when they jump on camera. So we're in Device Manager. I'm gonna go to View and then Show Hidden Devices, and that gives us our driver for an old graphics card. We have one grayed out. So what we're gonna do is actually delete the software for that device, and we're uninstalling it. The last one that was in here was our 10 series NVIDIA card. With that in mind, we're going to grab our USB drive with the newest NVIDIA driver. That we have.
I'm gonna head out, man.
All right. We have plugged in our USB drive. It's mounted. We're going to take and install this driver quick. The proper, most recent from October. Oh, I closed the website. I think it was October 11th, and it's what, the 19th? And I said 8 days ago? Yes, so the 11th. The GTX 780 driver from October 11th, which it should be similar to other drivers. I don't know what changes they would make. We have a file here from today. We're going to go ahead and double click that and get it installing. Now, will it install without the card being in? That's something I don't know. But I'm going to try and install it anyhow. At least one thing that I know is maybe that driver that was in there had an incompatibility. I don't know. It was not a proper driver for that card, so I'm in the midst of trying to diagnose this this guy's graphics card. And right in the middle of trying to diagnose this, the test bench decided to throw a fit and not boot. It was just sitting here like power looping, like it would start up and then restart. So I ended up having to pull the battery to get it to go back to, oh, your clock was reset, CMOS was reset. But now we're back in Windows and catching everybody up. We will go back to this. All right, well, have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday, Monday.
That's where I was. I got that all figured out. This guy told me exactly how to hook that all the pumps up and everything.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. You got heat?
I will in a little. I have it right now, but I'm gonna zone everything.
All right, awesome.
I'll see you later.
Later. Have a good weekend. All right, so we have here, we've got our driver installing, checking system compatibility. I don't know what compatibility it needs to have, but we're going to say our system will run it because we've had NVIDIA drive. Okay, so cannot continue. This graphics driver could not find compatible graphic hardware. Okay. That is the get it and go alarm. So we're going to give you guys a few more minutes. We're going to go ahead and shut this beast down, power it down. Let's shut down and go ahead and put our card back in. This new camera, the one over here, is messing with me. I'm not used to having that camera behind me. It's a whole new button to switch to. My whole setup has been 4 different views and a screen, so we added 1 additional view. One other thing, we've killed power to it, so I feel good about that. Anything else powered, like the monitor, and I didn't do this the first time, so this could, you know, maybe I'm the cause, maybe I wrecked this thing. But I just bled any additional power from the system. We have power off here. The monitor does have some power, enough to short anything. I don't know, maybe. Let's get our card plugged back in. We're going to get it booted to Windows and hopefully get this driver installed and have it stable and not blue screen on us. So alright, there's one. Here's our second PCI. So this card, the 780, requires an 8-pin and a 6-pin connector, PCI Express connector. As I know you really can't see them, but we got two separate wires powering a 6 and an 8. We're going to go ahead plug our monitor, and we can't plug our monitor in. This is where we need to switch back to HDMI. Do I have? No, I don't have any adapters. For DVI to HDMI or DisplayPort to DVI. I don't have anything right now. So we're going to go ahead and switch our source back to HDMI 2, put power to the system, get our screwdriver, start it up, let it power cycle once, and see. Alright, there's the power cycle. Is it going to start? Alright. Alright. Load optimized defaults. So we killed power to it, but we didn't pull the battery. So maybe the battery's dead? Is another thing? That's something we'll have to check. For right now, we know this thing is booting with our graphics card, HDMI. So we're going to go ahead and go in to here, and then hit Alt FN F2 to, come on, dummy. We'll hit F2 to go to classic mode, and then we're going to save and exit. Let it boot up to Windows quick. Anyhow, got to keep an eye on the time here. That is imperative. It's Friday. Usually Fridays get crazy with driving and taking dinner to people. So we're going to let our computer boot. It is getting there. And as is right now, we're only running 8 gigs of RAM in the system. So funny enough, how you can short out or make your RAM slots go bad will be good. Like specifically these two were in the 2 bad slots. I have no clue. All this RAM works. You can put it in any system and it works. It passes tests. You cannot boot this computer with RAM in either of these slots. Kind of crazy, but it is what it is sometimes. So and part of this making an ass out of myself or embarrassing myself on the internet. I mean, come on. I tried to do a little demonstration here today with this hardware, and then it throws a fit. So, like I said, I should get an A+, A++ for looking dumb on camera. I mean, we can all agree at that, right? So while this boots up, we're going to go ahead and install our driver quickly, hopefully before Windows installs it. It seems we're running at a low resolution, so hit OK. It should have already unzipped it. However, we'll see what comes of it. Please don't install. See, I know it's not downloading a driver because we don't have a LAN driver, like a driver for the network port on it. And this thing has no wireless installed on it, no onboard wireless, so we should be 100% good there. I just hope I've never had hardware blue screen when it was hardware that I remember. It's always been a driver. So let's find out. Hopefully we have time today. It is, and that clock's so far off it's not funny. It is 4:26. I don't think I'm going to get time today to take and install get any of our stress tests running. So if we get the driver installed, that'll be good enough. When did this guy bring this in? Let's check that. So he got it here, this is the 19th, he got it here on the 17th, so it's very possible. I'm just trying to think logically about this for a moment. It's very likely that he was installing the same driver we were and it didn't work. So let's find out. Find out together here. NVIDIA graphics driver and GeForce Experience. To make it a little lighter install, let's just go with the graphics driver. We're going to hit agree and continue. Express. Next. I don't know. So hopefully we're setting up the same environment he had. This is a fresh install of Windows. Graphics card in. We're installing the driver. And being that this driver is from October 11th, if he got the driver from then, okay. If he had some other driver, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't think it's bad hardware, being that it outputs to the display. And just to check, we'll pull up our device driver. I know everyone can't see this, so you're gonna have to take this on faith that I'm not making this up as I talk to you, which 100% I'm making it up. So right now, I wish I could really zoom in further without messing anything up. Maybe I can. And then, of course, mess with the camera, dummy. You gotta turn it so they can see. Okay, so absolutely no focus on that screen whatsoever. And it's gonna get lines in it. That is as focused as I can get, and it's gonna look horrible. So we have the Intel HD Graphics 4400 and a Microsoft Basic Display adapter currently. The system blue screening and restarting and not wanting to start with the wrong series, NVIDIA series graphics driver in there, I'll buy that. That's very possible that we had the wrong one in there. So we'll minimize our device manager. We're going to go ahead and close that. It's either resetting or readjusting the display because the driver is installing. We're going to find out real short here what happened. So, did it reset? Or is it refreshing the display for the driver install? And if it just stays black and I don't know, we're going to call it here for the day, and we'll try an after hours tonight to see what happens. Alright, we'll go back to the above view. I've been watching these fans since the screen went out, and it hasn't been power cycling. So installing driver, I don't know what, but looking at a black screen is not near as colorful or a nice of a view as what this one is. So we'll try this. If that screen comes back on, it does. Did the TV get no? No, the TV's definitely 100% on. But is the hardware bad? Did it blue screen? And it is, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it yet. Remember, we're doing this together. And I don't like doing this when it's not in some kind of test bench. But, okay, moving the HDMI cable does nothing. The driver should have installed by now. How else can we do this? What are these? What are these? These are DVI to HDMI. We do have one of these here. So we will try and plug one of these in quick. And see what... Oh! Okay, so there's our blue screen. It's collecting some info. So something watchdog. So let's go over here to see where we're going to pick up. Blue screen, watchdog. And we're going to use those terms. Blue screen, watchdog. Installing NVIDIA GTX 780 drivers, because we have more info. We know DPC watchdog violation, blue screen of death, NVIDIA solved, Windows 10. So a little bit of a post more related to our particular problem from what we just witnessed. Okay, I don't think we're gonna find it solved with that little bit of magic there. Somebody links out to 2 additional forums. Okay, so people are bringing up this DDU from Guru 3D again to completely remove the NVIDIA drivers. We're going to try that tonight on After Hours. Okay, so here is a posted solution so far. Okay, so it looks like it may be an issue. It may be an issue with our NVIDIA card, the graphics driver, and possibly, from what I was reading over here, possibly the NVIDIA high definition audio, and then also it's something with the driver in the high definition audio from NVIDIA. So we're going to have to get it switched back to, according to this post, find drivers that work well with each other, switch back to the motherboard audio, disable the NVIDIA high definition audio, and then get the possibly an older graphics driver that will work with Windows. And just our machine is rebooting right now, but I'm guessing it's going to boot up in blue screen as soon as it starts going in. That's what I have for today, people. I did this in real time. I didn't set it up ahead of time. I'm great at looking dumb. Like I said, I deserve an A++ for looking dumb on camera on the internet. That was the first part of diagnosing bad hardware. Bad hardware, bad software, we'll call it that. To be continued on After Hours tonight. Hopefully tonight, as long as it's not too crazy and late of a night, After Hours will happen tonight. So hopefully people that see this will tune back in. Until then, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Think about jumping over to YouTube and subscribing there. Trying to build a channel, get content going there. I don't mind putting it on Facebook, but I kind of want to do stuff both places all the time, so I can always bring new people in and keep some people around that want to learn about this stuff. There was your real-time diagnosis. My call on this one is it is not, I repeat, it is not bad hardware, I don't think. This is strictly driver related. So tune in again after hours and find out what is the fate of our, what is this, an MSI Direct Q2, I think an MSI GTX 780. We will find out tonight. Again, thanks for watching. I gotta go. It's time to go to work. I will see you